Halo guys, namaste, Paref, DIP, Tanbonani. Anyway, we have a MacBook Air. It's A1466. Let me show you. Okay, so what happened is when you connect the charger, sometimes you do get the charging lights, the green lights. Sometimes there's no green lights. So anyway, let's follow the steps. What do you need to do when you are fixing a MacBook Air? Number one, what do we need for a green light? To get a green light, we need PP3 for. Okay, fine. I'm forgetting this power rails. Let me just show you right now. All right, here we are. We have the schematic. So on the schematic, you can just show your keyboard. You go to search or to find. There we go. We're looking for PP3V42. Okay, underscore G3 hots. Yebo. Underscore G3 hots. All right, you press enter. Okay, so here, these are all the power rails where you will get the PP3V42 underscore G3 hot. So we need to see where the PP3 okay, let's go back where the PP3V42 is being generated. Just follow. This is all in VIN. We need to see the power rail where it's being generated. There we go. 3.42 volts G3 hot supply. This is where you will get the PP3 V42 underscore G3 hot, where you will get the 3.42 volts. All right, so what you do, let's highlight this. Let's pretend as if you don't know where to find this. So what you do, you open your board view. Okay, let's open the app. Then open desktop. There we go. We have the motherboard on the board. You need to paste. Let's paste. All right, there we are with your board on your motherboard. Okay, you will have your CPU. Okay, let me just flip the board so that it's gonna be the same orientation as the board view. So it means we need to flip the board like this to be on the same orientation as the board view. Now we are on the same orientation. According to the orientation, the PP3V42 should be right here. There should be a coil. Let's go back. There we go. You will find a coil L7095 according to our schematic. There we go. L7095 according to our schematic. Here we should have the PP3V42 underscore G3 hots. Let's check in real life. Let's go back and see if we do have. There's your meter. Put your meter into voltage mode. Now let's check one probe to ground, and then you check. We do have 3.42 volts. That's perfect. And then now let's move on. Since we do have the PP3V42, what else do we need to check? We need to check our PPBUS G3 hot. PPBUS G3 hot should be 8.5 volts on this machine. So let's go back. Let's check. Okay, let's pretend as if we don't know where to find the PPBUS for newbies so that they will understand. You go back into your schematic. We have the schematic. No, it's simple. just go back to your, let's just use the board view. Board view, you type there PPBUS. You can even type, but I don't have my key. My keyboard is far away from me. So I'm gonna pretend. Okay, there we go. PPBUS. Okay, so you'll find a fuse. You'll have a fuse there. This is where you will get the PPBUS on the fuse. Same orientation. Near the Wi-Fi, on top of the Wi-Fi. You'll see by those resistors there will be a fuse. Let's go back. There we go. This is PPBUS. So let's check using a multimeter. It's 8.2 volts. PPBUS is 8.2 volts. PPBUS is 8.4, 8.2 volts. It should be 8.5, but it's 8.2 volts. Let me show you under the, see, 8.2 voltage. So in this case, we need to flip the board. So what you do, you flip the board. The problem is gonna be the SMC. Where the SMC, it's not starting up. And if it's starting up, then it means we have to check whether it's being told to start up by a reset, SMC reset. We need to be sure. Let's just check for physically damages or anything funny there. This is a startup chip. I don't see anything wrong around the startup chip. Okay, there's a chip controlling the startup chip. Let's just check around. I believe this is where we need to check for the resets. So what I'm gonna do, let's go back. There's a corrosion underneath this chip, so I believe it's the one which is responsible for turning on the startup chip. Since we have 8.2, it means that our SMC is not turned on. So this chip is the one responsible for turning the SMC on, and it's got a corrosion underneath. But let me just be sure. Let's be sure. To be sure, you need to flip the board the way I flipped it. Okay, now the board has been flipped. Now let's flip it again. Horizontal. Yeah, boy. Now let's flip it again. Okay, let's flip it again. Vertical. Yeah, boy. Now it's on the same orientation. It's my board. So this chip here. Wait. No. The chip next to this. The chip. I'm wrong. Anyway, this chip is not responsible for the SMC reset. Wrong. But anyway, let's start with this chip. Let's see why we have a corrosion on this chip. All right, guys, let's see. Can you see it? You can see the fan. There's the fan. So let's get, this is a donor board. I removed the other component on the donor board. So let's see. The fan spin. We now have a green light and the fan is spinning. Okay, the machine is now working. All right. Oh, wait. Let's check our PPBUS again. This time, I want to show you that the PPBUS has now changed. I want to show you. The PPBUS is now 8.6 volt. PPBUS is no longer 8.2. Hope you saw. It's now 8.6 voltage. Always follow my steps when you are doing a MacBook. It's easy, very easy. Anyway, I love you so much. Take care. Bye. Nothing on the screen. Yeah. All right. This is it. Anyway, bye bye.